Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia Hernandez and welcome. This is my very first video. It's a quick tutorial on this makeup look right here. Watching, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to give me thumbs up and subscribe, hit the notification button, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments down below. I am on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I will link all my profiles down below as well. And I hope that you continue to watch my upcoming videos. I will try to post once a week until I get, the movement going. But feel free to share with all your friends and loved ones. Keep on watching. I hope you enjoy my tutorial. And see you guys soon. Thank you, ladies. Hi, ladies. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video. I'm gonna go ahead and do a photo shoot here at home next to our Christmas tree. And I wanted to do some cranberry colors, and I wanted to play with this new Morphe palette that I just got, the 3503. So I'm gonna play with this tonight and see if I can create a cranberry eye look. So the first thing that I do is I grab the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water to mist my face before I prime. And I like to go ahead and push all that product in to my face and let that dry for a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I apply this with the Marc Jacobs, the Seamless Foundation Brush. Then I go ahead and do foundation. I know a lot of people like to do their eyebrows and eyes before foundation, but I usually do foundation first and then eyes. I'm gonna grab my Jaclyn Hill JH03 foundation brush, and my favorite foundation of all time is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 106. It's my favorite. I've been using it for about 5 to 6 years now. I just apply it on my brush like so, and then we'll stipple it on. Try to get as much product throughout the face as possible. And let me grab a mirror so I can see close up. This gives it more of an airbrush effect. I've tried it with the Beauty Blender, and recently I've just been loving applying it with this brush. And if you want to build up the coverage, you can, which I'm going to a little bit here. Let me go ahead and add some more. Especially try to concentrate on your nose to make sure that all the pores are covered. Now we're going to move on to the concealer with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in 360. I go ahead and just dab right underneath my tear duct, and just a little bit of light here and on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab it's the Jaclyn Hill JH8 concealer brush, and we go ahead and dab this in. Now I haven't had a chance to clean my brushes. I usually do that on a Sunday. I'm filming on a Saturday right now. We're about to do a couple pictures right in front of our Christmas tree. And then we're gonna head out to, it's called the Festival of Lights, to take my son out for a little bit. So you go ahead and stipple all that concealer underneath your eye and right in between your eyebrows. And you do this just so that when you do your flash photography, it brings lightness to your face. And then we're gonna go ahead and diffuse this line right in the center of your nose. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and bake. To use the Maybelline, I use a lot of drugstore. I'm doing this, I'm using the baking powder, the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in color 10. That's too bright for you to see. And what I do is I get one of these triangular sponges that you can get at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, Sally's Beauty Supply. And then I just pour some on the cap. And I go ahead and apply a generous amount underneath my eye. And that's gonna catch any loose eyeshadow or pigment that falls from your brush at the time of application. My favorite part, which is contouring. I discovered these two. They're not actually contouring colors or specific to contouring. These are the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powders in number 5 and number 6. It's dirty. Okay, this is number 5, is what I use to bronze my face. And then to do more of a definition on my cheekbone, I do use the number 6. So we can go ahead and start. And the brush that I like to bronze up with is the Jaclyn Hill, Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH2. And it's got a nice dome head. And I love to use this one to bronze up my face. And I just go ahead and start building little by little. And I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do my hair yet for our photo shoot. My natural hair is curly. I do like to straighten it out and curl it, so I think, I'm not quite sure, depending on the time frame, we'll go ahead and either do it just plain straight or straight with some curls. And I like to make sure that I get this area right here. Blend that bronzer up into your hairline and right above your eyebrow. Like this, you see how there's plenty of light here in this area? I like to keep it that way. So I'll go ahead and blend it up into my hairline. There we go. I'm also gonna go ahead and cut my nose right now. I use the Morphe M531 for this, and I use the same color that I was bronzing with. And I go ahead and start contouring my nose here. Right, so when you take pictures from this side, you can lightly see that line right here, this shadow right there. And it gives you a fake nose job. See, nothing there. That line right there. It's a very subtle line, but it makes a huge difference when you take your selfies. Right there. Okay, now if you want plumper looking lips, I do get lip fillers, and I got more on my bottom lip than my top lips. For some reason, I've metabolized my upper lip a lot faster than my lower lip. So I have an appointment next week, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to go ahead and vlog my experience with my Botox and lip fillers. So what I do is I go ahead and apply some underneath my lip. And right on top as well, just on the outer line of my lips. So that when I go ahead and outline, they'll look a lot plumpier than what they actually are. Now we're gonna go ahead and contour with the Candle Glow Sheer Powder number 6, which looks like this. That's such a pretty color. All right, so this brush that I'm gonna use here is what they call oldie but a goodie. It's so old, the number doesn't really appear on here anymore. It's a Morphe brush, looks like this. See if I can make the number out. M403 possibly. Sorry, brushes are a little bit dirty. By Morphe. I go ahead and grab just kind of tap it right on the bristles, and then I like to just go ahead and contour this way first, and then I start building it up so that it forms sort of a triangle in this area. So let's see if the camera catches that. And then I start building it up and into the hairline. So let's go ahead and just very lightly start forming that line and then start building it up. I absolutely love these powders. They don't have a huge variety of colors, but these work very, very well for my skin tone. And it's not too harsh. I kind of like to bring some of the contour right by the arch of my eyebrow, right in this area. And then, right, see that? See how pretty that looks? And that's because I'm not even baking underneath here. It's just the bronzer and the contour. But they work so well together that you really can't distinguish the difference in the color. Now let's move on to this side of the face. My face is a little bit more prominent here, so I do like to do a little bit heavier contour on this side so that it makes it look even. And right above my eyebrow arch. And do you see how there's some light in this area? That will make my forehead look a lot larger, so I'm gonna go ahead and contour up there as well. And that reduces the amount of light that goes up there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Universal Compact Powder by Chanel in Translucent 3. For some reason, it reminds me of like, God, I would hate to say this, but like a grandma powder. It's a very vintage smell, but it does wonders for my oily skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Kat Von D Shade Light brush, and I use the dome side, which would be the light brush, the light side. And I just dab on my powder, and I go ahead and apply it right at the center of my nose, right on this side of my cheeks, which is what usually gets oily the fastest, and then also right at the center of my forehead and my chin. And that's it. Now we can move forward to move right along to the eyes. Actually, no, I'm lying. We're gonna do our eyebrows first. For my eyebrows, I love to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the ebony color, as well as the Anastasia brush number 12. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this eye first. Brush up all your hairs here. And we start building line and the arch here. Now we go ahead and brush the hairs down, and we're gonna build up the line right on top. I usually start from this portion of my eyebrow down. That line's always gonna be more prominent because I do like the outer eyebrow to be a little bit darker. And then I start building up right to the center. And any like spaces that you have in between your eyebrow is where I just kind of dab to fill in those areas. And just kind of fake it till you make it. While you still have some product on your brush, I go ahead and just brush it up. With product, without product. I do go ahead and use a gel just right in this area to brush up the hairs and so they can stay put all day. My eyebrows are not twins. They're not even sisters. They're more like cousins, maybe second cousins. Try to make them look like sisters as much as possible, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so I brought these two palettes over. It's the 3503, and then this is the 35V. I'm gonna kind of pick some eyeshadows from here, and we'll see which ones work best with the cranberry color that I'm looking for. We're gonna go ahead and start with Red Alert. Let's see how that works. But isn't this beautiful? Red Alert is this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that one. I'm gonna grab my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH32. And I'm gonna grab some of that Red Alert. There's tons of pigment, look at that. All right, you go ahead and start blending. Oh my God. I'm done. Just kidding. All right. And before I grab any more product, I'm just gonna try to blend this out as much as you can. I mean, that alone is such a beautiful color. Look at that. My word. Pick up some more because I want to concentrate it right on the outer V. Right in that area. To concentrate the pigment there. And maybe I should have primed my eyelids. We'll see how this turns out. And just go ahead and concentrating it in the crease as well. Circular motions, wiper motions. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Morphe M73. Pardon, my brushes are a little bit dirty. And I'm gonna grab some of the OG, which is this color right here. This one right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right in that area so that it smokes it out. And the key here is to blend. Blend, 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 blend for a seamless finish. Let's grab some more of that OG and continue blending. It's a phenomenal color. Now we're gonna grab some more Red Alert, just a tad bit, and then start concentrating it right on the crease. Well, actually there's not fallout whatsoever, maybe just a tad bit here, but luckily I have that powder underneath my my eye so that I can just go ahead and dust that off, but there's not a lot of fallout given the pigment in it. I'm gonna move on to some Smolder. The color's Smolder right here. And I'm grabbing some with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH34. And we're just concentrating this right in the outer V. And we're just blending it in. And we're gonna grab the Jaclyn 32 and grab some more Red Alert. And we're just gonna apply it at the center. Of your eyelid here. Concentrate that color there. And then blend it in with the smolder that we put on the right on the edge of your eyelid on the outer V. I'm just curious how my eyelids are gonna turn out once I take off all this makeup, if there's gonna be pigmentation left over on my skin. We'll find out tonight. I'm kind of thinking that I need something a little bit darker on this outer V. We're gonna go ahead and move over with the Trish McAvoy 29 blending brush. I like this when I concentrate on the outer V. I guess we'll go ahead and use Jolt from the same palette. And yep, and that's what I wanted. And just continue blending. And go back to that same Jaclyn Hill 32 brush and start blending all these colors together. You don't add any more product, you just blend with whatever's left in there. And now we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease And what color should we use for that? God, that gold one is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the concealer, Infallible Full Wear and 355 Vanilla. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my hand, the back of my hand, just like so. Right at the center, dab some. Where you should cut the crease. I think that's good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Jaclyn Hill JH42 with this small tip here. And we're gonna go ahead and fill it in. Maybe I should do it pink, like a rose gold. I'm gonna do the rose gold instead. I'll link the name on the bottom. I'm getting rose gold vibes here. I can go ahead and start filling all that concealer that we've got there. I'm not grabbing any more product, whatever product is in the brush already, and then we're just gonna dab. And slowly start blending these two colors together so that there are no harsh lines. That looks amazing. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and mimic these colors that we've got up here right on the
I meant to say lower lash line, not waterline.
I'm not quite sure if I should do an eyeliner or not. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I don't know who remembers this, but Victoria's Secret carried makeup brushes at one point. I'm talking about 2003, 2004. I was working part-time at Victoria's Secret, and I remember I had a little bit of money left over from my check, and I went ahead and bought this brush. And I mean, gosh, since 2003, 2004, it's still fluffy. I just don't know the name. Obviously I don't think you can find it anywhere, but I love to use this one to color right on my waterline. It's just the perfect size. So we're gonna go ahead and take some Red Alert and go ahead and tap the excess out. And start bringing that color down right underneath your waterline and up to the outer V, just like so. And then I've got another brush here. It's a smaller dome brush. This is from the Jaclyn Hill collection as well. This is the JH39. And I'm gonna grab some smolder with that and concentrate it right on the outer V as well. And I think that looks good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the excess powder that I have here. And as I'm wiping, start forming the V. And you start, I wear this black robe, and I can just go in and wipe it off of there. Just like so. You see how you can clean up your eye? That's good right there. And I'm gonna grab that same brush, which is the Jaclyn Hill 41. I'm gonna grab some of that rose gold and just bring it right at the center of my tear duct. That looks great. Not quite sure if it's catching that. I discovered these lashes when I was with my niece in Dallas. They're called the Miss 3D Volume Lash in M220. And they're stunning. They're 100% silk lashes. And I order them online. I can go ahead and link their website down below. I've got a pair that I've been wearing for about 2 weeks now. I do clean them, I disinfect them, and I reshape them, but they last a long time. So let me go ahead and apply the lash. I will go ahead and apply some mascara first before I apply my falsies. This is going to be the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And I just apply a very thin or light coat on my real lashes so that when I do apply my fake lashes, I can fuse them better. And the glue, I use the handy dandy dual lash glue. So let's go ahead and apply some of that. Now I'm going to grab my fan and help that dry. Let's make sure that this set correctly. Yep, looks good. We'll just do double press here. And I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and finish my other eye and do my hair, and then I'll come back and finish up my face. Alright, so welcome back. I went ahead and straightened out my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to outline my lips. Oop. I'm going to outline my lips, put on some blush, and then go ahead and set my makeup. Now I know my eyes look a little bit dark, but since I am doing a photo shoot, I want them to stand out. This obviously wouldn't be my Monday through Friday work look, but since we are doing a photo shoot, it's a lot better to do darker eyes because then they pop in the photograph. So right now I'm using the Milani Easy Liner for Lips Retractable in Most Nude. And I'm going to outline my outer lip outside my actual natural outline since I want them to be even with my bottom lip. Going in with MAC Velvet Teddy. I'm going to go in with Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I'll go ahead and link the name down below. I can't find it anywhere. It's a travel size Marc Jacobs lip gloss. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set the face. Now I'm going to set it with, oh, I need my blush. So I have this palette. It's called the Blush Bar by Benefit. I'm going to go ahead and use Dandelion, which is more of like a mauve-y pink. And I'm going to apply it with the Jaclyn Hill JH06. And just to add some color to the cheeks here. Now we're going to set the face. Actually, no, skipping one last step. I'm going to set the face, and then after I set the face, we'll go ahead and apply the highlighter. We're going to grab the fan, and for highlighter, I'm going to use the Master Chrome by Maybelline in the Molten Rose Gold color. I'm applying it with a Morphe R36. And voila, I am done. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my outfit that we're using for our Christmas shoot. So give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. I'm back.